and people are starting to realize, hey, wait a second, it's okay to help people. Hey there, Coach Devin here. So today I just got back from Costco, and one of the things that I have noticed with the pandemic is that people are, for lack of a better term, much more negative. They're cranky, they're angry, they're bent out of shape. People are quick to anger and very, there's a lot of rage online. There's a lot of rage in person. We've had clients that get upset that don't normally get upset. I've seen people get angry for, a variety of reasons that don't seem to make any sense to me. I don't know. Have you been experiencing this type of thing? Write it up down below if you've had some experiences with that. But today I had a moment there at Costco where I feel like the human race might make it. Yeah, we might make it after all. So I'm at Costco. I'm getting water for the gym. Something I do probably every week or two. And the water things come in like 40 cases. Like there's 40 bottles of water in the case, right? So they're not light. They're heavy. I remember actually when they swapped from, I think there were 30 in them and they moved it to 40. And I used to carry like 4 of them at one time. And I tried to pick up 4 with 40 in it. And I was like, my gosh, am I getting weaker? Where's all my strength going? Turned out there was some extra bottles in there. Yeah, that actually happened to me. Anyway, sort of some funny side story. So I'm at Costco. I go down to where the water is. And there's an older lady in front of me. She's probably in her mid-70s. You know what I mean? She's not frail. She looks, fit and pretty healthy, but she's in front of me in the line, right? And she goes to pull the water out, and it's heavy. You know what I mean? So she's kind of jerking at it, and I say, "Excuse me, ma'am, do you mind if I help with that?" And she says, "Oh, yeah, okay." And I said, "How many would you like?" And she said, "I'd like 2." So I grabbed the first one, I put it in the cart, and she said, "I really appreciate you doing this for me." And I said, "Oh, no worries at all. I'm totally happy to help. I mean, not a big deal. I was coming to get some anyway, so I'm certainly happy to help you get some as well." I grabbed the second one, I put it in the cart, and she said, "Well, at least you can use all those muscles or something." And I said, "Well, ma'am, I'm good to move heavy objects. I'm not good at a lot of things, but moving heavy objects around, I'm useful for that." So she laughed, and I laughed, and then she proceeded to tell me a story about her neighbor who was losing his hair. And she told him, "You just got to shave your head. Stop hanging on to the hair that's there." I think she called it hanging on to the remains of his hair. And she said he shaved his head and he looked so much better. She said, "Men with bald head look handsome." And I said, "Well, you know what? You can only see part of my face because the mask is on, but I will take that as a compliment. Anybody says that I'm handsome, I like." And then she said, "I really appreciate it. Thank you so much." I'm like, totally happy to help. So she goes her way, I go my way. And I'm going, and I get my water, and I start down the aisle. She said, "Excuse me, sir, young man, are you going in this direction?" I said, "Sure. Is there something else I can do for you?" And she said, "Well, I wanted to get one of these cases of Canadian dry ginger ale." And I was like, "Oh, sure, okay." So I grab her one of those, and she said, "Can I get 2?" And I'm like, "Of course." So I get her the second one, and she said, "You completely made my day because most people don't want to help anymore." And I said, "Well, you know what? I was raised a little better than that, and my mom and dad taught me to help people who need help. And you know what? In this situation, I think what does it take me? 10 seconds of time, and we had a great conversation, and I got a good compliment from you. So more than happy to help you out." Anyway, we went our separate directions after saying, "Have a great day." And you know what? It made me think, pandemic, no pandemic, still be nice to people. And that woman was super pleasant to me. I've held doors for people who gave me weird looks. I have offered to help people who have turned their nose up at me. I just tend to do those things because I feel like, that's something you should do. My mom and dad taught me that, you help people who are in need. And, it's a shame that so many people are so negative right now. But there is, the end is in sight. We're getting vaccinated now, and people are starting to realize, hey, wait a second, it's okay to help people. It's okay to ask for help, and it's definitely okay to provide the help to somebody else. So, you know what it did today? It made my day. Absolutely made my day. What a sweet lady she was. She's so pleasant. And you know what? It's one of those things. Go help somebody. Step up and help somebody, because you know what? A lot of times they need the help, and if you can provide it for them, it doesn't hurt you in the least, and it doesn't diminish you. It makes you a better person. Hopefully, if you have had a similar experience, if you have had a similar experience, write them up down below. I'd love to hear from you. I hope everybody's having a great, healthy, and happy day. Stay safe, go get vaccinated, and don't fight the awesome.